He's got a look at our forecast.
All right, and away we go. We're looking at, again, the possibility of colder air working down on top of us. Just look at this as we go into the sunrise time. You're looking at this colder air kind of sticking with us and gradually staying all the way into Tuesday as well. You can see that continue on with that. The colder air kind of ticking up a little bit more to the north, but you can see the cold coming out of Canada and continues to circulate right through it. You look out to the west, you've got high pressure building still working its way over the Four Corners region, and that's also ushering in that wind, pulling in that wind from the north and then kind of pushing it off to the east as it gradually gets right back down to St. Louis following that storm activity that's still kind of working in the area. Well, high pressure continues to still lift us up as well as high pressure kind of scoots closer towards Wichita. It kind of pushes up this area of colder air. We start to gradually warm basically as we get closer to the weekend. In fact, you'll see as we get into it this day, you're going to see that, I should say all the way into Wednesday, you're going to be seeing that snow try to come back again, as Alexandra just said. It's like the never-ending winter. This continues to move on with rainfall now moving in the forecast. We go into Wednesday night. That turns into a mix of rain and snow right over areas well to the north of I-90 and that I-94. It continues to work down to the area here with rainfall kind of ticking all the way down towards La Crosse. Maybe over to Black River Falls, La Crosse and Sparta possibly, but we'll see if we can get any of that locally here and down to the south as well, down to Prairie du Chien. Highs for today, you're looking at 30s, some 40s. And that's pretty much it. We're on the colder side because of that colder air coming in just after sunrise, and that cold air stays with us. Breezy and gusty winds associated with that, taking us into windy conditions because of the gusts. We'll go right back into the 4 o'clock time slot here as we go into it. I wonder why it's saying Tuesday, but we get into today. We're looking at all the way into Wednesday. You're going to be seeing a rainfall coming back into the forecast. You can see a mix of rain and snow up to the north, rainfall down to the south for us. As we continue on, that continues to gradually move eastward. But before it does, rain turns to snow, working its way towards Marshfield and then getting into areas right by Wisconsin Rapids. So more flooding will probably be starting again along the Wisconsin River and continues out. We'll see possibly as we go into Thursday, you have a little bit of that coming in the morning again with a little slot of rainfall in the forecast. As we get into it, not much coming in for today. Most of it stays off to our east. And as we go right into it, as I mentioned before, the winds are going to be very breezy and gusty today. Carrying over to how this all shapes up for the next 8 days. This is how it all plays out for you. You're going to be getting into the possibility of windy conditions today, chilly tomorrow, temperatures from 42 to 49 degrees, 52 as you get right back into the Wednesday with rainfall, turning to rain and snow going into Thursday with 20% chance. But as we go from Wednesday into Thursday, it is a 40% chance in the overnight going into the morning for you with conditions to warm you up as you get closer to the weekend. Be safe.